Hey, it's Ken Rosinger at Lucido Global Team at Keller Williams Realty, and we're doing our Tuesday Spotlight. Now, this one's a really cool one for me because I get to actually introduce a friend of mine, Kelly Good. And I've known her from Keller Williams from years ago, and this is just so exciting. And she owns now the Battleground Sweet Shop. So Kelly, I gotta ask, I met you in real estate years ago, okay? So why a bakery?
It's only been my dream for as long as I can remember. And even when I was at Keller Williams with you, I was still planning for this day someday. And here we are.
So dreams come true.
They can, absolutely. I'm not going to say that it was easy or that it was paved in gold, but it was always on the front of my mind, and I worked hard for it, and dreams come true.
So you had a plan.
I did.
You created this whole vision over years and years and years, and now it's happening. How does that feel?
Most days it feels pretty surreal and exciting, and it fuels me. I'm literally putting in 14 to 16-hour days, 6 days a week to do this, and I still wake up energized and ready to go in the morning. So I think in a nutshell, that would tell you how I feel about it.
Now, we've talked about this in the past. I used to cook for a living.
Correct.
And this is the piece that I don't like. Why is this piece your passion?
I think food in general, for me, is tied to emotions. It represents for me sitting around the table with my family when I was younger. Everything in my life growing up, my mom made from scratch, and she's an amazing cook. And we would bond over cooking. So nothing came out of a box. I always got to be the bowl stirrer when we were baking. And
I bet you licked the bowl a couple times too, didn't you?
I licked the spoon, not here. But these recipes we actually made when I was younger. These are recipes that have been in my family for years, 100 years, decades.
Well, I'm standing here and I'm eyeballing a couple things. One, I'm a northern guy, so I'm from Jersey, New York area, and those cannolis are looking amazing. And then I'm looking at these mini cakes, and they're especially the red velvet one. These things are gorgeous. Tell me about these.
So this is what I'm really excited to introduce to the folks in Battleground and in Vancouver. This is very much a family business, even though it was always my dream. My dad is in the kitchen almost every day. The cannolis are his specialty. My grandfather loved German chocolate cake.
Okay.
I have named these Jenny's German chocolate cake in honor of my best friend who loves it as well. And the red velvet cake is actually a recipe that was my great-grandmother's, and it's over 100 years old.
So a recipe being 100 years old, I know what comes into that. So there's a lot of work with it. It's scratch. I mean, you're not getting any more scratch. This is not like open up a box, drop it in, add a little of this, a little of that. I mean, this is pure scratch cooking.
You cannot get this from a box. You have to be committed. There is not a shortcut you can take with the heirloom cakes, anyways.
Okay.
You have to commit to that from start to finish.
Very cool. Of everything that you're doing, what's your favorite?
That's a hard question for me to answer because, like I said, this is a very family-oriented adventure. There are pieces of my family in every one of these things that we make here. So it's tied to memories and celebrations and emotions and things like that. I'm really excited to get people to try it.
You know, and I get where you're coming from with the food and the memories and everything. As a kid, we would have dinner every night. We would have big celebrations on the weekends, especially holidays, where we've got 20, 30 family members at the house, and we're all around food, and we're all, having fun and laughing and crying and having fun and yelling at each other at times. But you know what? Those are the best memories, And it's like, for some reason, food helps solidify some of those memories that are happening at that moment.
Absolutely.
Not sure the chemistry reaction on that, but I know for me that's what happens. So, are you officially open?
We are officially open. We are still a bit limited on what we are offering just because we're waiting for a few pieces of key equipment. Espresso is coming, soup and sandwiches are coming, and more baked goods. Like we've got a lot of the mini cakes. We don't have many full-size cakes out right now, but any of the specialty cakes that we do or the heirloom cakes, we can make full size or any size that you want.
So I know with everything going on and you're getting everything set up and you're still doing a few things, when's the grand opening, kinda, sorta?
We're thinking the 3rd or 4th week in March. That's just so that I have an opportunity for my daughter and her fiance to be here to participate in it. Matt's actually going to perform for the evening, so we're excited about that.
Cool, so it's a family affair.
Absolutely.
Gotta
Everything
love that.
about this is a family affair.
Yeah, that's really cool. I love that fact. Now, if I live here in Battleground, what's the best way for me to get in touch with you? Like if I wanted to order a cake or anything, or just to call you and find out when you're open, what's a great phone number to get in touch with you with?
Absolutely. You can reach us at 360-342-8093. You can message us on Facebook. We monitor that regularly. We're taking orders through Facebook right now as we speak. And you can pop into the store. We're here Tuesday through Saturday from 8 to 5.
And you've got a big company right next door that's like yelling out where you are. So what's the name of that company?
We are right behind the Cerveza factory on Parkway Avenue and Main Street in Battleground.
So if I'm coming up 10th Street, and I see the factory, you're right next door to that?
Correct. We share a building.
Cool. Is there anything else I need to know?
I would love for you to come in and try our things. I'm really excited to share some recipes that are really close to my heart with all of you.
So this is getting back to grassroots cooking. They've got a lot of scratch items that they're going to be doing. They're going to be doing some speed scratch and some other things, but it's really getting back to the basics of what really baking is. So Battleground, Vancouver, Ridgefield, everybody around, you got to come and check this out. Tell Kelly you say hello. Tell her you got it from us, Ken Rosengren, and come out and have some fun. Appreciate you guys. Have an amazing day. Bye-bye.